Hey everybody, it's Dave from ResinForce Products, and today we're going to talk about our ResinForce FlakeShield. We have a couple different variations, so I'm going to explain when to use each one. Packaging wise, we have 2-gallon kits and 3-gallon kits. If you're really good with the math and you know exactly how many gallons you need for the floor you're doing, 3-gallon kits are a great way to go. You can portion them off. You can use the A bucket as your mixing bucket, meaning you're going to pour your B right into your A and mix the whole kit. Or if you want to do partial kits, you can measure off into a measuring bucket that's separate. A lot of versatility, but if you want to make it a little bit simpler for yourself or your employees, you can also use 2-gallon kits. Of course, it's a little bit smaller. You can still use your A bucket as your mixing bucket, because this is a 2-gallon bucket. It's only filled with 1.3 gallons of A, but then you're gonna pour your B into it, and then that becomes your mixing bucket. There's about 0.67 gallons of B into this jug, so it's a little bit less than a gallon. So that way, if you open these up and you notice they're not full, that's why. So you're gonna pour your B into your A, and you can still use this as your mixing bucket, and then go that route as well. One of the nice things about having a 2-gallon kit is if you're doing a 2-car garage that's gonna average, I don't know, 450 square feet, then you can use 2 kits. So to make it dummy proof, you've got 2 kits for a 2-car garage, 3 kits for a 3-car garage. Trying to make things as easy as possible, as user-friendly as possible. Whereas if you're using the 3-gallon kits, you may have to do 1 full kit and then do half of another kit. Of course, the math may not be exact. You can do it however you want. And my goal is just to provide options to you, and then you can choose if you like 2-gallon kits or if you like 3-gallon kits. Moving on to cure times, you've got your regular cure 14H. After 14 hours, give or take, depending on humidity and temperature and all that, it's ready for the next step. Then after 14 hours, typically you're either in a recoat window or you can sand screen it and then do your next coat. Regular cure 14H. That just means 14 hours in, you can move to your next step. We also have our ultimate fast cure. This is an extremely rapid cure product. This is a 2H. So you can put your flake shield down on the floor, flake into it or do whatever you're doing, and then 2 hours, you're moving on to your next step. So 14H and then 2H. And then of course, we've also got one in the middle. It's just not pictured here right now, but we also have a 6H. So that way, if you need something that's not quite as fast as this, maybe it's really hot out, maybe you're down south, it's the middle of the summer, you don't want your 2H to kick off so fast because of the heat. This may be too fast, so you may want a happy medium as like a 6H. So that's just our standard fast cure. So you've got regular cure, fast cure, and then ultimate fast cure. 14H, 6H, 2H. So those are your cure times. If you want to use FlakeShield as your standalone MVB, just put it down 100 square feet per gallon. You can even do a quick grout coat first and then put it down after it tacks up. That way you're going to minimize any of your outgassing if you have a porous slab. But do your grout coat, do your body coat, 100 square feet per gallon. That's your standalone MVB to protect up to 25 pounds of moisture. If you're going to flake directly into it, I usually recommend 100 square feet to 125 square feet per gallon. You don't have to go quite as thick. You're going to broadcast flake directly into it. You're still going to have moisture protection. It's not going to be the full 25 pounds, but you're still going to have some moisture protection. It's still going to be better than using a standard regular 100% solids epoxy. It's still going to be better than using polyurea or polyaspartic because it is still a moisture vapor barrier system, but flaking into it, you're kind of penetrating that membrane, so it's not going to be full protection, but you still will have some protection. Either route is going to work. You just pick and choose what you want to do. This is one of our flagship products because you can use it for a flake system. You can use it under metallic epoxy, neat systems, quartz, whatever kind of system you have, and it's just an all-in-one universal primer. You also have different colors to choose from. It's available in clear or gray or beige, so that way if you're doing flake, if you have anything that's in the gray family of flake blends, you're going to use the gray to flake into. If you have anything in the tan or beige family of blends, you're going to use the beige flake. And then if you have any off color, like maybe there's a lot of white, just use the clear and add white pigment packs. If you want to have a black base, under a metallic epoxy floor maybe, just use the clear and then add a black pigment pack. Lots of variations of using this product. It's our #1 selling product right now, ResinForce FlakeShield, and we have all the different cure times and sizes and packaging just to make it as easy as possible for you. We give you the options, you choose how you want to use it, and we're here to help you. If you have any questions, we'd love to help. Reach out anytime. Dave from ResinForce Products. Have a good day.